What is up? Today I'm breaking down the top trends of 2021 for podcasters. If you're looking to grow your podcast in 2021, this is for you. Let's get into it. By the way, I've got a totally free gift for you. Head over to marksavantmedia.com. I've got a complete guide. It's over 20 pages to help you get your podcast humming along in 2021. So head over to marksavantmedia.com. Go and pick this up. All right, let's get into the video. So my first prediction, you've probably recognized this from some of my past videos, is that video is going to start playing a much bigger role in podcasts. You've just seen Joe Rogan merge over to Spotify last year, and Spotify has implemented video into their programming. Apple iTunes starting to implement video. You're going to start to see video podcasting take over. This is the right channel to be at if you want to learn more about video podcasting, because I am super passionate about it. The other thing I love about video podcasting is I can take a 30-minute video clip or a 30-minute interview with someone, and me and my team can create tons of content. We can take a 30-minute video, and then all of a sudden we've got dozens of pieces of content for LinkedIn, for Facebook, for Instagram, for Twitter, for TikTok, for all these platforms. It's incredibly, incredibly powerful. So video podcasting is definitely on my radar and something that I think everyone should be thinking about going into 2021. The next thing that I'm really looking at in 2021 is collaborations. One of the things that I've seen that's been very successful for basically all podcasters is collaboration. And this is nothing really new, but I think it's going to continue to intensify. You need to be looking at different creators, inventors, business owners, whoever's in your niche. You need to be looking at ways to collaborate with other people. If you're looking to collaborate with other people like myself or other businesses or creators, what you can do is you can go to several of these, trading places where creators and podcast guests are all going to meet up. Matchmaker.co is a good place. Guestio, another program that's being built out. I think you're going to see these marketplaces, these almost like social gathering places start to become very, very popular. And you're going to see more guests going there. You're going to see more hosts going there. I do want to just quickly warn you, there's a ton of people that are going to be on these sites. So if you are using a site like this to collaborate, just make sure that you're screening the people that you're collaborating with first. You want to make sure that you have a common niche, that they're going to be a good fit for your listeners and viewers, etc., etc. So definitely check out these places. The other thing that I'm really looking at in 2021 when it comes to collaborations is big time players. I think that you're going to see huge companies like CNN and Fox and all these major publishing companies, New York Times, for example, all these big companies and distributors are going to start consolidating down and creating multiple shows. I think that over the course of the next several years, you're going to be looking at certain websites and they're going to have a host of different programs. It's almost like, if I go to Fox on cable TV, I know there's going to be a bunch of different shows in their lineup. I think you're going to also see that happen with podcasting. See, historically, and at least right now, over the past decade, podcasting has all been about the individual posting their individual show. And I think that will continue. But I think that you're going to see a consolidation of major networks, major players, all getting together to create podcast, networks. So keep your eyes open for that. And if you're worried that they might overtake you or push you out of the space, I would encourage you to think about this a little bit differently. If you have a successful podcast, if you understand the way that podcasting works, you have a pretty good chance of getting your show scooped up by some of these major platforms. So if there's one thing that I would encourage you to do, it's double down, get better, start focusing on producing the best quality show possible. I know that's what my priority focus is for 2021. To elaborate on this a little bit more, collaboration is key, and guest podcasting is going to become absolutely massive. I've started seeing tons of CEOs of major million-dollar companies, sometimes billion-dollar companies, are laser focused on being on as many shows as they possibly can. There's a lot of advantages to a CEO. They build their personal brand, they build awareness for their company, and they also are able to build backlinks and additional SEO for their website. What I mean by that is, let's say that I'm a CEO of Mark Savant Media, hypothetically, right? And I go on another podcast. They're going to share my website probably on their website, maybe on social media, maybe on YouTube, maybe on their podcast. All of a sudden I have all these backlinks they're headed towards my website, marksavantmedia.com. So that SEO can be absolutely huge. I think you're gonna really see tons of people getting big into guest podcasting. So if you're looking at ways to be successful going into this next year, really focus on how can I collaborate with more people, how can I create more of a name for myself in a particular niche, and that's what you wanna focus on. My last point here, the big trend that I'm really excited about, I'm really looking at very closely, is a new social media app called Clubhouse. I think Clubhouse is very, very exciting. Right now it's invite only and only available to Apple users. I actually had to steal my daughter's iPad because I don't have an iPhone. So I stole my daughter's iPad to get on Clubhouse. But I definitely would encourage you, try to get on Clubhouse. If you're into podcasting, this is a really important place to be. Just to give you a quick overview of what it looks like, in Clubhouse, essentially, you're gonna have these rooms. Okay, it's all audio. There's no video, there's no text. You're gonna have rooms. And in that room, there's gonna be a moderator and maybe a few panelists who are gonna be discussing a topic. Let's say podcasting, for example. Then dozens, hundreds, thousands of people can actually go to these rooms and just listen. You can just listen to what these experts are saying. If you have a specific question, there's a button you can press to raise your hand and maybe get called to go up on stage to ask your question or to provide value. I think that if you're looking at ways to really think outside the box, to innovate and to collaborate at a higher level, you definitely want to be checking out Clubhouse. You want to try to raise your hand. You want to try to get on stage. You want to try to team up with moderators. You want to be on panels. You want to share your expertise. So Clubhouse is something I'm very excited about, and I'm definitely going to be looking at very, very closely in 2021. So what are you excited about? More so than anything, I would like to know what you're excited about. What are you looking forward to in 2021? Make sure you smash that like button right now. Smash the like button. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you're getting fresh episodes from me to you to help you grow your side business and your podcast. So smash that like and leave a comment. What are you excited about for 2021?